Would someone please hang that phone up?
Hello guys, this is your girl Maxine coming back at you from Max Closet with a designer to show off some of his items, and his name is
Antonio Morris.
Antonio Morris. He is a good friend of mine though. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, I'm not.
She alright.
You know, but, okay, Morris. So what inspired you for, got you into fashion?
It came to me in a weird way. I was actually studying graphic design at the Art Institute,
Okay.
and I ended up taking a break from school there, and I was introduced into the costume designer that works at Performance Studios in Nashville. His name is Troy Ford, and me and him pretty much, he became my mentor, and he told me one day that he wanted to teach me a skill I could take to the grave. And he taught me to sew, so I pretty much started out in the costume shop, and that's pretty much how that started.
Okay. Okay. Did you ever get to go to school or anything, or to further your skills?
Yes, I actually, last July, I started at the International Academy of Design in Nashville. And I pretty much, since then, I've been getting more into fashion. My passion really lies in costume design.
Okay.
But fashion, ready to wear and things like that have come around.
But costuming is part of fashion too now.
Yeah, costuming is definitely a part of fashion, but I think something that's not necessarily different about me, but since I don't consider myself, like, I'm not aiming to be a known designer per se, like, I would much rather enjoy being a costume designer on set for film, or doing styling for music artists. I'm more about consultations versus mass production.
Okay. Okay. So, what do you feel? What is your perspective on WeDoFashioN coming to Nashville?
I think that WeDoFashioN coming to Nashville is going to be a great opportunity to get a lot of the underground fashion designers in Nashville some great exposure. Because as you know, Nashville has a lot of great local designers. In the Gulch, a lot of their work is everywhere. And I would say it's more of that mature East Nashville street style. And I know a lot of designers here that are from all over the place. So there's a lot more creativity and a lot more, I guess, different influences from like all over in Nashville.
And it's not all about the Western.
Right. So that country, country girl, country boy swag.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, how you doing? So, do you prefer to make women clothing, men clothing, what?
My design aesthetic definitely falls under the androgynous category. I like mixing elements of men and women's fashion. And usually the way it ends up working is I'll see maybe a women's design, and I'm just like, how can I add a masculine, touch to that? And then I'll see a women's design and be like, how can I make that more, a men's design and be like, how do I make it more feminine? So that's pretty much what I do. Other than that, I design. Some people come to me and they're just like, it'd be cool if you make this or make that.
But you can do
men's clothing. I do mostly men's clothing. As far as designing, I do men's clothes. I actually made what I have on right now.
Okay.
And my it's pretty dope. That's my specialty. I love making pants. Love making pants. And I pull inspirations from Tokyo fashion. I follow a lot of fashion in Berlin, and I do follow a lot of the street style in LA. So it's kind of like a combination of their West Coast swag with the Tokyo fashion and like the German. So I make weird, little combinations.
I mean, it's not always weird. It's your style, and that's who you are. So tell us about this design that you have right here.
Yeah, this is one of my more recent pieces. And I pretty much, I was inspired by the fabric because it looks really tribal.
Yeah.
But it's actually, if you look at it, it's roses and birds.
You know what? It's so true.
Yeah, it's birds, and then you got the roses and the leaves. But it looks really like an ethnic. It looks like an ethnic fabric. So I decided to intentionally keep the edges raw at the neck and on the hem. Just because I felt like, and especially with the model, she had like this fossil around her neck, and she had a really weird swag, and I admire odd things, odd beauty. So made this.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, so I made this and thought it would be really cute because I wanted to get more in depth with, you know, making women's fashion because, of course, you know, women spend more money.
Yes,
So, so I guess I like to appeal to like the juniors, anywhere from like ages 16 to 23. So I thought this would be really cute, and there's different ways you can style it. I always make sure that my looks are really versatile, or I try to. So even though it may look one way or I may present it one way, I always show different ways you can wear it, you know, style it or whatever. And it is full zip, like it zips all the way
down.
At the bottom,
so this is two separate pieces.
Yes, two separate pieces. And this is just a circle skirt, and it.
So you can just actually take this skirt off. I mean, wear the skirt with a different, like a solid color.
Exactly.
Wow,
So you could do it how you want.
Very versatile, ladies.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's that look. I was pretty excited about it. It turned out really nice.
So guys, we're gonna take a break, and he's gonna show us some more of his designs. Be right back with you. Alright guys, and here's a pair of pants to show, you know, his versatility. And these pants are, you said, is unisex. So tell us about them.
So these are unisex pants, and I like to call them like the Tinsy pants, just because they're so crazy. But it's actually they're paneled. Yeah. So there's pockets on them. Let me see if I hide under there.
Oh,
there's
it's
a deep
pockets
pocket.
inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's pockets on both sides. On this one, there's a patch, and it goes down again.
Okay.
And then it also has the side pocket. Yeah. So if I can open it. And it also has the side pocket. And if you want to look, I don't know if I can get a good look at it, but on the back, you can see like that baseball kind of style. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's hard to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you look at it there, you can see like more of the panels. I'm very detail oriented. Even when I'm, you know, even though it's just comfort, I just like details. So if you can see like all of the different,
stitching.
All of the stitching. I love top stitching. Top stitching.
I like it too.
So yeah, and at the bottom there's just a little band attached. And this can be worn as a pair of pants, or it can also be worn as capris.
And also they got a low crotch.
Yeah, low crotch. So I've had a girl model them, and I've had a male model them, and they look completely different.
On each other.
Yeah, on each other. And this thing comes undone. Some people like to just wear it down, you know, especially when it's like capri style. It just makes it, you know, add more of that, I guess, costume effect to it. They're kind of like ninja pants. But yeah,
they nice and cool. Very well stitched.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. We back with another one of Morris's designs, and so Morris, tell us about this one.
Okay, so this look is for like that girly tomboy. This is probably a girl that, you know, she could probably play ball, have on her tank and her basketball shorts, but then she probably likes to wear skirts, you know, and things too. So this fabric is actually a really nice paneled brocade. So it's really nice, you know, luxury fabric. And a signature of mine, like I love knits. Like you could always tell my designs because I always mix knits, you know, with everything.
He does.
With everything.
But it looks good though. It looks good.
And the another signature too is like the crotch. But this skirt actually has pockets. It has hidden pockets, so both sides, you know, it has pockets on there. And I made a nice little jacket to go with it and lined it, you know, with that again. And yeah, this is really cool. And if you turn it around to the back, you can see
it's
the knit. Yeah, it's just solid. The solid jersey and it's pretty dope.
It's almost like also a high-low too.
Yeah, it is a high-low. Most of the skirts that I made, including that one, I don't know if I show the side view, but it's high-low. I can do like a little side view of it. But yeah, it is a high-low. So I've been kind of getting into that. So usually once I try something new, I'll do it a couple of times, like the high-low, just to like get myself familiar with it, because I make my own patterns too, but I barely ever save them.
So, I do that. Yeah. I got it bad. So and sometimes I drape it and don't even make a pattern.
Yeah. So usually if I, you know, make it a couple of times with different designs, it's like in my brain, you know, so I can just make it again. Somebody's like, oh, I need you to make that. So yeah, that's pretty much this, and I like that. I was initially gonna attach this to the bottom and make it like a full dress, but I decided not to go with that and to have a little more fun with it, because like I said, I like to mix that I like to make things, just kind of a mixture of
Yeah.
both,
And
which a guy wouldn't really wear this, but you get what I'm saying, like, to
I know
give
some that will.
we know some that will, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
I
know
just
what
like
you
to
mean.
add that little tomboy look to such a girly fabric.
But it's cute.
Yeah.
It's cute, and it's cheetah print.
Yeah, it is like
The
a
print is
leopard,
cheetah
and if you turn it, like, as it moves, you can see it better, like,
Yeah.
it's like that solid,
And
and
you
then
have
it looks
this,
really navy, and then it's embroidered.
Overlay, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so it's
really
really nice. I had fun making it.
So what is that behind you? I see.
This is,
hide.
okay, so if a lot of people don't know, I guess if I was to not necessarily be a designer, but if I had a brand and I was to mass produce things, my line would be all about comfort. Like, I probably would be that person that makes like some type of unique style of underwear, tank tops, t-shirts, pants, where you can be comfortable but still stylish.
Okay.
Like these are really comfortable. They stretch all the way.
Oh, they sure do.
They're really nice. They're really
Yeah,
soft.
feel
They're
like
thin.
cotton.
It was like 93 degrees today. I
And
had
you
this
was
on. I was fine. I was fine. And even this, like, I use really thin, lightweight fabrics. So I love layering, and I love just making anything that's comfortable
So
and
can we
cute.
bring that over a little
Yeah.
bit to make sure we get a shot in the camera?
So this
So
is
tell me about
actually,
this one.
this is something I designed way back when I was still working at Performance with Troy. And I actually had a line of briefs that I made, and they all sold out like the first day, but this was a pair that I had left over. It was like a high-waisted, for the girls, and then on the guy it would be at the
Shorter,
natural waist.
yeah.
So, and then I made this dope little top to go with it, and it's just a hooded, knitted, funnel, it like has the funnel neck, really short
Okay.
funnel neck going on right there. And yeah, it's just really dope. I think I like it. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I try to keep it comfortable and keep it stylish. Like, everything that I do, it's about comfort, but still look cool. Because I really do just like sweatpants, denim jacket, t-shirt, hat, and I'm out the door,
So, are you going to showcase some of your things in the up-and-coming show in November with WeDoFashioN?
I would love to. That would be a great opportunity. I have a lot of things that I'm working on, and a lot of things that I haven't, shown anybody, and that I'm not showing. But but yeah, I'm working on some things. I'm actually thinking about coming up with the collection by November.
Okay.
A little mini collection. So.
Okay, guys, so looking forward to seeing Morris' design in Nashville. So we wrapping it up, so you guys have a blessed day, and until next time.
WeDoFashioN, Nashville, Tennessee.
Would someone please hang that phone up?